welcome everybody. I'm Ed Cruz, and this is the last lesson. This is going to be episode 52. This is called Elbow Even. So, what this episode really is going to focus on more is helping. More of a tool, more of a kind of tool to help you try to keep the hands even and try to maintain that squareness. You know, our overall game plan and everything that we do in Wing Chun is basically the square body leads to the triangles that have equal sides. Okay, but you could do motions in Wing Chun, and why that's so important is because basically then you have an actual structure behind it. A lot of times people if you look at my hands like this evenly right now, this is a triangle formation. If you, and then if I have my hands like this is a triangle formation. If you look from above, notice the elbow line, elbow even, not always, but for the most part will give you a general guideline as far as saying the hands are even. Like for example, if you were doing a push-up, right? If I'm doing a push-up, this is even. You don't see one or the other and trying to do the push-up in this manner. So let's give an example of when for example, if I do something like Tanaganda, just like the beginning motion, I go Tan, Pak, Lap, Lap, Pak, Tan. Looks okay, right? Looks okay. Now, if I look at it and I go Tan, right? If you look at it, it looks okay. Now, if you look from above here, kind of hard to see, right? But if I was to put a line, where did I put that? Damn it. Oh, 1 second. Where do I have them? I'm looking for my sticks. I don't have my sticks available. Wait, 1 second. I got my sticks. Should be here. Go on. Okay, wait. Damn it. Where's my sticks when I need it? Okay, can't find my sticks. Don't know why. So, alright. If I do something like Tan Punch, okay, this looks pretty good, right? But if you look at it, a little uneven. Right there is even. Right here is uneven, if you can see that. Damn, I really want that. Oh, wait, I'll use this. It's the best I can do right now, because I totally didn't prepare for it. So, in this instance, see how, it's harder to hold. Mother. If you can imagine when your hands are doing something, this lifting motion in between my elbows, elbow even, allows you to, if I switch it and transform like this, I can do the same motion, right? Evenly with the elbow square like this. So if I go like this, even. If perchance, right, this motion here, now it's further extended, looks the same, right? It looks like the same, but actually look how the elbow here is a little more ahead of this elbow and is uneven at that point when I do it. So drilling in, you're already lopsided at that point. The emphasis is you want to drill. To drill, you have to have even sides on when you make contact. So if per se I do Tan Punch, right? Drilling this motion, 1, to clear the line, 2, to take over that line. If this hand ends up being less than, more than, and this hand is the other hand that tries to go even with it, you won't be able to hit that target evenly on that point. So Tan Punch like this may have this collapse and this uneven, and the difference is the feel, right? If you don't have the triangle structure when you apply the technique, the hands move in a totally different manner. So for example, if I'm in this position, Tanzao Haifuksa, someone punches me on this side, like punch on this side. Technique-wise, he punches me and all of a sudden I can go like this and I block it Kaosao, right? Or I go like this, he punches me and I try to do Tanzao like this. And it looks like I blocked it too. Or he punches towards me in this direction and I block in this direction using my shoulder here. All fine, okay to do, but purely technique. The difference is when that punch comes in on this side and my hands function in this manner, when the force comes in like this, I hit it this way. I face into the direction of the attack. And by having the hands in this motion, it forces me to drill that motion in place. By just having this hand here, you're basically using a technique, all right? So what I'm using as a guide right now is like, if you go like this, you don't have that evenness here. Notice that's even of the triangle when you apply it to the initial incoming force. So elbow even is just a guide right now. It's just a guide to help you. And sometimes you may do, like, for example, if I did my motion like this, tan, pak, lap, lap, pak, tan, okay? Looks okay, right? But if I was to grade it, like for example, if I go tan punch, okay, looks about this, it looks okay, but pulling this back a little, now, tan punch, this is actually even. Okay, this a little, it's hard to see from the angle, it's not exactly perfect. This is perfect, you have that evenness on both sides. If I do pak punch, looks okay again, but this elbow's here, not exactly even. Bringing this back, now we're back here again, even, okay? And then from here, lap punch. Lap punch, notorious for this lap hand to go further out than it should be. Lap punch, this is pulled back, uneven again, right? So I adjust it, right? I adjust it, now, even again. I'm looking at it visually, and it's like, oh, okay, now I'm even. So all it is basically a mental guide, a visual guide. So you're like, oh, this is pretty close, this looks pretty good. But by not having that evenness, like the even push-up when you apply the technique, next thing you know is, instead of a structure, you have a technique, okay? And in time, when you practice over and over again, you'll recognize the feel of this structure of the triangle. You will. It'll come down to that. It's like, oh, it feels like basically, if you imagine a ball, right? I hold the ball against my chest. I hold it with this arm, and I'm containing it always. That's actually the feel, the squeeze of the structure that you have. But just having your hands here, and next thing you know, the ball crushes, or you let go of the ball, that you're gonna miss it. So what I'm basically suggesting at this point is when you do any technique, right? For example, if I do the 20 single man technique, just to give you tan, bang, la, okay? It looks, look at tan, okay? Look at this. Looks pretty good. By having it here, right? This is adjusted here, I move it. Now I'm here, even, now, okay. Here, tan, too much forward, too low back, this side, uneven. Bang, right? More here, okay? Now, even, okay, good. Even elbow, lapsa, right? This time, okay. Now, even, good, lapsa. So all it is just simply to help you out to see, and sometimes you don't want to be looking at your elbows when doing the technique. If I'm going to do tan punch, fine, do tan punch. Now look down a little bit and check. Yeah, okay. See, I brought it back a little bit. Now I'm even. Okay, yeah, I overextended. I didn't hit it with a perfect triangle, but okay, now I know the feel. I'm trying to attack it like this. If I'm trying to do that push evenly, creating that wall to end up drilling. But if the wall tilts one side or another, that's no good at all. So at the end of the day, elbow even, just a visual guide, a mental guide to make sure you're coming at the individual when it's an attack or block square on, okay?